Hello everyone, hope you're having a nice summer thus far. I'm getting this out to you now because we've been given the task of creating inventories of everything that we have in our classrooms, both printed material and actually stuff like instruments and everything like that. So we have plenty of time to do this. It's not due until December, but if some of us want to start this over the summer, now you'll have a little bit of an idea of what we're going for by December. So I'm going to go into my Google Drive. These documents were created by Megan in the office and Terry, and they shared each one of us within our folders on Google Drive has access to the ones they want us to use. I have several accounts. I'm just going to obviously go into my school account. Okay, so I'm in Google Drive here on my school account. You click Shared with Me because they created it and shared it with you. And then you find your school name and Vocal General. Obviously I'm MHMS Vocal General. Double click there and you'll see these two files right here. Right here, this is the folders where you can access your assessment materials from this past 2 seasons. But anyway, we're going to be using these. I'm going to start out with the student print materials. Now what this is they would like us to document any books that you might have in your room, but also your music libraries. Yes, you heard correctly, your music libraries. This might be a task that some of us already have electronically. I know that at the end of the year, a couple years ago, I gave a couple students the responsibility of doing this, and they were able to create a music library that I have right here with just basic information. So for me, it's a little easier. I can just kind of cut and paste. So I'm going to cut and paste this information from my music library and just put it into that document. So that part was easy for me. I know it's not going to be as easy for some other people, but you know, it's a step that I kind of already took. Oh, okay. Well, I'll work on that later. But anyway, again, we're trying to put our music libraries in here. If you have it electronically already, you should be able to cut and paste rather simply. Let me try that one more time. Go back to Google Doc, paste, there it is. Okay, so I guess you just have to go one folder, one file at a time. So anyway, here is the title of each piece that I have. At the bottom, I'm going to also include any books that I have. Yeah, you remember a couple years ago, Terry got us a classroom set of those guitar super books. You would want to include those. If you have like books that you use for piano instruction, you could include those. Again, if you look up here, you know, some of these categories, if you happen to know them, great. I have no idea when a lot of my music library was purchased because a lot of it was there when I got there 5 years ago. But you know, since then I've obviously purchased what I've purchased, so I would then include those dates if I know them. I mean, generally just fill this out and get as much information in there as you can, just so that we have an idea of what everybody has at their schools and everything. And obviously the instrumental inventory is the same basic thing. You know, they've given us an example here. I don't think any of us have a tenor sax in our classrooms, but you would include any keyboards that you have, all of your drums, generally just all of your stuff. We want to know how much people have, what they have. I know that there are several things that I have in my classroom that I don't particularly use, and you know, maybe if you knew that I had them, then you would be able to borrow them or even take them permanently, you know. So we just kind of want to know what everybody has so that we can know how to better support each other. So hope you're having a great summer, but this here is going to be expected by December, so enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions.